Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 3. So we have just finished our second mission and let's promote our soldier first.
The Ranger serves as our primary reconnaissance unit, capable of moving independently in concealment while engaging enemies at close range. Commander, each of our soldiers is rated based on their understanding of our tactics and capabilities, something we refer to as combat intelligence. Because of their unique experiences in the field, our faction soldiers from the Resistance will gain access to new abilities based on this combat intelligence.
So Phantom or Blademaster for my rank promotion skill. Let's go with Blademaster. For our other ranger, let's also go with Blademaster. This is an amazing ability, but I do not have enough ability points to learn this ability yet. And that's all.
You once knew is no more. Its membership have all sworn loyalty to the Advent administration, with one exception. It is good to see you again. In the days since your capture, I have done all I can to aid the Resistance from the inside. It was these Resistance operatives that provided the intel leading to your recent extraction. As of now, Resistance forces are currently somewhat disorganized. If we are to defeat Advent and their alien masters, you must change this before it is too late. What you are seeing are classified reports of missing civilians from across the world. Their numbers are growing. We suspect they have been taken to a nearby Advent black site, though its exact location remains unknown. Time is short, Commander. We need you to take charge of Resistance operations throughout the world. Establish contact with the local cells and bring them into the fold. Find this black site and shut it down. Save our world. The clock is ticking. Good luck, Commander.
New objective added.
We're ready to move when you are, Commander. I've updated our objectives based on the latest information.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts continue to bolster the Resistance movement across the globe.
Now that we have more staff on the engineering team, we can start clearing out space for new facilities, Commander. We should keep looking for more recruits, though. We'll need them to staff the facilities once they're built.
Okay, so we have gained our new engineer from the second operation. Let's assign him to this Guerrilla Tactics School to make it faster. And looks like there are some promoted soldier. Our other ranger seems to have been, our specialist has been promoted. Let's see. Medical or combat protocol and aim. Let's go with healing to use our med kit since we have a med kit.
From what I've
ready.
heard, the Resistance has already seen a boost in their recruitment efforts after word of the Commander's arrival got around. They've needed a leader just as much as we
our
have.
genius
Now
equip
they'll
some
be
items.
expecting us to hit the aliens where it hurts. Not that I'm worried. We've got plenty of people itching to take on Advent. is starting to get interesting.
Let's go with better aiming for the Grenadier. Okay, sorry for waiting. There was a plane passing by and it was extremely loud. So let's continue on with the mission.
Commander, we have a lead on the alien black site, but we'll have to rely on the local resistance to actually get us into the facility. We should try to make contact with their forces in the region as soon as possible. It's the only way we're going to find out what's behind this so-called Avatar project.
Okay. We can either choose to get rookies or to get supplies. Let's go
Avenger
for more
plotting new
supplies.
course.
I am sure you will find the results to be as intriguing as I do, Commander.
Research has completed. Let's see, 7 days, 5 days, 28 days, but it's for upgrading weapons. Let's go with resistance
I will begin
communication
our
to
research
get our
immediately.
special units. And
From my own
continue.
experience, Advent generally
Getting supplies.
Guerrilla Tactics School now operational.
Okay. So it looks like we are not applicable for any of the upgrades yet due to not having the rank of the soldiers. So let's continue. Let's excavate some alien debris to clear
Commander,
up
so
space.
far I haven't seen anything critical among the alien components left over in this area. If we clean this stuff out, we could probably use this space for a new facility. Excavation is underway, Commander, but it's going cleared out.
Okay, let's continue.
Strategic resource located.
It looks like there's a new mission. We should
Avenger
react with
plotting new
scientists.
course.
Oh yeah.
another important step forward in our research.
So we have gained resistance comp, which will allow us to increase the contacts and regions. So let's go for resistance radio
The science is eager to begin, Commander.
and continue getting
Commander,
our scientists.
We can now work to establish contact with local resistance groups operating out of regions around the globe. Once we've collected sufficient intel to make contact, we'll need to scan the target region for the operative signal.
So we have new regions, but let's first get our scientists.
You are too trusting, John. The skirmishers are Advent. Advent is the enemy. The enemy is food.
Try not to bring that up when we meet, Volk.
You take their side after all we've seen these years.
Look, I'm not exactly having drinks with them, but they did hold up their end of the bargain. What about you?
Wait and see. Volk out.
Actually think they might show up. Commander, that was Konstantin Volokov, Volk to his friends. He and his Reapers are a big part of the reason why you're standing here today. Volk may be a little rough around the edges, but he's the real deal. Heads one of 3 resistance groups operating independently from us that we consider a legitimate threat to Advent. Together, they'd make one hell of a fighting force. Too bad they hate each other. Still, we've made some unlikely progress. Volk's Reapers may have found you, but they weren't acting alone. They were tipped off by a group of Advent defectors known as the Skirmishers. No one's big on working with these guys, knowing where they came from. But you wouldn't be here without their help. Both the Reapers and the Skirmishers have agreed to suspend hostilities provided you serve as the go-between. Trust doesn't come easy between these two, so we're heading for a nice, quiet spot on neutral ground. Even so, let's not take any chances. Intel on this area is weak, and we're picking up strange chatter on comms. Not to mention we're ending a decade-long blood feud today. I'd advise our soldiers to be fully prepared before we deploy on this one, Commander. Good luck.
Some of my people could use a hand in the field. Shouldn't be anything too tough. What do you say?
Not sure how long our contacts are going to wait for us, Commander. So I'd recommend we proceed as soon as possible. All available soldiers are standing by to deploy.
Okay, it looks like this is our 3rd mission. We get to know the faction known as Reapers, as well as getting a scientist and intel from the mission.
Setting course for the western...
Each faction has agreed to allow a 2-person squad to escort them to the rendezvous point. Hopefully that should be enough to keep them from killing each other. We've got a temporary ceasefire in place for the duration of the meet, but still, that doesn't mean we shouldn't be ready for anything.
Operation Lost and Abandoned. It looks like there might be lost this game, so let's remove our fight explosive so that we don't attract the loss. Let's go with 2 rangers. And one of them can bring medkit, which is great. And very well. The next, oh, it looks like we get to bring 2 squads. So this looks like it's fine. Our specialist and our machine. Let's start the mission then. Operation Lost and Abandoned.
Squad green to deploy.
Reapers and Skirmishers have been at each other's throats for years, so we're keeping the exact meeting point strictly need to know. You'll split into 2 squads, rendezvous with each faction, and bring their envoy directly to the location of the meet. Officially, this city no longer exists, so we don't expect a lot in the way of Advent resistance. Still, keep your eyes peeled. It's been about 20 years since we last stepped foot in this place.
So the objective is to escort the Reaper to the meeting point.
this city was abandoned doesn't mean it's lifeless.
If you are hungry, there's more where that came from. Impressive reflexes, but unnecessary.
Stand down. We're all friends here.
You are safe here. More so than you imagine. We shall see if the same holds true for these skirmishes of yours. Your presence already disturbs them. We must move quickly. My people will take care of this camp. Come.
Uploading the coordinates to the rendezvous point now. We've plotted the most direct route there. We don't know much about the skirmisher contact you'll be meeting other than his name. Mox.
Mox? Praetor Mox? His death squads wiped out entire camps of my people in the first years of the war. You would dare do this?
Pretty sure hands are bloody on both sides of this fight. That's the whole point of this intervention.
Reapers are born in the shadows, in the cold, harsh world that was waiting for us out there. We rely on stealth and long-range attacks, and our marksmen are unmatched by even the best XCOM has to offer.
Okay, so it looks like we get our Reaper first for this mission. It's extremely good for exposing enemy units due to its small detection radius as well as increased mobility. So let's move our Reaper first to scout out the
Moving
map.
as ordered.
Damaged and dormant all these years, these devices still emit trace elements of unstable radiation. I cannot fathom what they were like in their original function.
We were there, Doctor. You're better off having missed it.
I will go.
Rolling out!
Double time.
No more time for regrets. We are not alone.
Those things, they still look like people.
What was human died years ago. Only the taint of the aliens survives now. Where there is one, more will follow. You must not hesitate to destroy them.
These creatures' DNA has mutated well beyond what we would classify as human. Perhaps the result of long-term exposure to the alien radiation from those pods. Though why anyone would subject themselves to that, I cannot imagine.
When the governments fell, millions starved. Many fled to cities such as this to scavenge for food. They did not heed the warnings.
Okay, so let's show off the reason why we bring our rangers.
Gotcha.
These creatures' true strength lies in their numbers. As you can see, they fall easily. If we are careful with our shots, we will prevail.
This is why we bring our rangers with the blades. Which is extremely good for killing a lot of loss. Especially with one of the mods that I downloaded, which give momentum to ranger melee attack. So let's just slice our way through all these zombies or loss.
X-ray neutralized.
keep moving.
No
We've
argument here.
completed the mission.
Continue to the right. You should have a clear path through now. Second squad is already en route to Mox. Proceed to the rendezvous and await their arrival.
Oh, we'll be there.
Why is this shit taking so long to leave? There's like 4 cutscenes for just one shit.
Looks like trouble ahead. The rendezvous could be
So this is our second squad.
Stay focused.
In next slide, I should have spread the rangers.
They have a bigger problem here.
I should have spread the ranger, one for this squad and the others.
I'm guessing that's our man. Well, our contact anyway.
Crocksod. Advent. Puppet. Rockstaller. Fortin. They were sent here to hunt. To purge the Dragon. The Lost. Our meeting point is still secure. She is free of the imposter gods. I would give anything that all my kind could say the same. Even sit down with your Reapers. Now, we must go.
Rendezvous with Outrider is further ahead. Proceed through this district as quickly as possible, but be careful. Something tells me this city still has a few more surprises to throw our way.
Surprises are the least of our worries today. It is these Reapers of yours that are of true concern.
We, the Skirmishers, were created by the false gods of this world to serve and die as their puppets. We retain all that we were and more, and our prowess in battle serves us well in our cause. In close combat, none can stand opposed to us.
So we've unlocked the other faction, Skirmishers, which is able to shoot twice, or move and shoot, or shoot and move, as well as having a grapple hook. So let's move.
Yes, Commander.
Go, go, go!
Servos at maximum.
Oh, it looks like there's Advent for this mission. Advent Purifier. These Advents are able to use flamethrower and might explode when they
Don't remember seeing these things before.
You were not meant to. Purifiers were created with a singular purpose, to contain the Drakten, the Lost. We must eliminate this patrol quickly before others arrive.
Fine by me. Take them down.
69%, 3 to 5 damage, which probably means that you won't die. Okay, it means.
Missed.
Let's move forward. Let's use overdrive.
Moving.
A flanking shot, 81%. It's not dead, but due to overdrive, you can take another shot. And it explodes.
You weren't kidding when you said those tanks
That's
could
extremely
explode.
bad.
Careful with these things.
We don't need to take any unnecessary chances.
Let's see where creeper out. Let's move our units to here so that we can get a shot.
Repositioning.
And just this will do 4 damage, which is not enough. So let's just shoot. And shoot again.
I have failed. I am under fire.
Now let's continue moving
Moving on
forward
target location.
and end this pre-fire.
Hostile neutralized.
The patrol has been liberated. May their lives not be lost in vain.
Let's
We
make
must
sure to
push forward
reload
and complete our mission.
Works for me. Move out.
and continue moving forward.
To that position.
Let's go on Overwatch instead, since we does not have many moves left.
Orders confirmed. On the move. This is no patrol. It's an army.
Yes, one we do not have time to face.
Everyone, get back! Purifiers may be down, but unfortunately, that was our extraction point.
I fear that is not the worst of it. Multiple biological signatures rapidly on approach to your position.
The Lost. The sounds of combat excite them. They are drawn to it.
And you just blew up a fuel truck?
There was no other choice. Find an alternate exit. We will deal with the Lost. Draklar. Dashers. They are not as docile as the rest of their kind.
An apt description. It would seem the mutation has somehow accelerated these Dashers' metabolism, allowing enhanced speed and agility, with a corresponding increase in aggression.
Clear the dashers first, as he's able to cover more range.
Taken care of. Found a new route that should get you to the rendezvous point safely. The Lost are still converging on the area, so make it fast.
That will not be a problem.
Okay, let's now move to the extraction point.
Already there.
Servos engaged.
It looks like it's in the middle of the road, so
Proceeding to target. A long run.
wow, there's a lot of loss. So let's move.
Understood. Moving
and
out.
focus on clearing the dashes, as the normal Lost will not be able to get to us. Okay. Let's go on overdrive. And start cleaning out the herd.
Threat eliminated. Minimal ammunition remaining. No life science, ammunition resupply. Rearming weapons systems. Target eliminated. Trajectory failure. Target neutralized. I require additional rapid reload in progress.
Let's move Mox to over here
Attend the top.
for a better shooting angle at the dasher. A 70. A 93. Let's do our justice first, as it's higher chance to hit.
We triumph.
Let's pull back our soldier now.
Moving out. No longer a threat. Target neutralized. My ammo's running low. Enemy eliminated. Negative. Weapons drive. Back online.
Long range movement.
I run.
Moving.
What is here? It looks like it's just a random truck. Let's continue.
Maximum range.
I go.
Okay, if this is mission complete, let me save just in case. And end the mission here.
I am watching.
Let's end the mission now.
Position confirmed. Outrider and the first team should be waiting for you ahead. I know this wasn't the easiest stop, but I have to believe it'll still be worth it in the end.
That depends on the Reapers.
Rendezvous point directly ahead. Let's try and play nice today, people.
So, Advent's most brutal captain comes to atone for his crimes.
I am no longer that being. I am free now.
Taking off that helmet does not change what you are. Reapers have long memories. Elder Cruxard. Anytime.
The way I see it, we have two options. Join forces and kick the Elders off our world, or kill each other here and now. The choice is yours.
No one has ever done that before. No one shall ever
do that again.
What the hell is that?
Vox Prima, Elder Assassin, relentless death that stalks my kind, butcher of freed Advent.
My people face another like her. They are the undying, Advent's curse upon us. We must combine strength if we are to have any chance of success.
You are welcome to try.
Your Reapers face a being such as this?
They appeared without warning years ago. Had they not, we would have already regained our home.
Such arrogance. The Elder's will extends throughout the universe. I am but one of their instruments.
It looks like there's a third part to this mission, which we need to defeat the Chosen, as well as protect both our faction leaders. So let's first move to a cover. Let's go here and go on Overwatch.
Come get some.
For the Reaper, since it's still concealed, I'm able to use it to scout.
Moving as ordered.
And let's go on Overwatch.
My watch begins.
Closing on target position now. I'm on it.
On the move. Set Overwatch priority. Watch order confirmed.
Understood. Moving out. Moving to Overwatch.
Alien forces are on the move.
It looks like there's enemies over that area. And the Chosen finally appeared.
Join me in the dark.
Decrease the wheel of soldier aside and does not trigger Overwatch. Take increased damage and take increased damage from Reapers.
And I will end this quickly. The Elders grant me their vision, and with it, I am everywhere.
So first of all, let's spot the enemy first. It looks like they are not here yet. So let's go Overwatch. Let's move all our units. While he is immune to Overwatch,
Moving to Overwatch.
it's still better than nothing.
Setting Overwatch. I will watch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
Overwatching. Our enemy moves.
Okay, we spotted them. Fortunately, he didn't die. Otherwise, he would have lost our mission.
The inevitable. Shall I ferry your soldier back to my stronghold, where they can tell me of your operations more freely?
It looks like the Chosen knocked one of our soldiers into a daze. We need to get someone over there to help them get back on their feet before that thing can move in and attack.
Let's heal our
Heal 'em up.
skirmisher. And protect him since we know the Chosen is around him. Now let's have our Reaper go to the floor below.
I go where I'm needed.
Okay, we have spotted the chosen. It's oops, it's very bad because my Reaper might get damage here. So let's skip first. It looks like both this area will allow me to target the chosen. Let's overdrive. It's a 41%. Let's blow up its cover. Or I might not be able to since it's an overfast. This is probably a bad idea. We should kill my Reaper. So instead of shooting, let's move forward.
Advancing.
It's 62, but I would prefer to blow up its cover without blowing up the truck. And here is perfect. It might attract the lost, but it doesn't matter since we just need to kill the chosen.
We lost the VIP.
Oops.
It's time to go.
Okay, it looks like somehow
this conflict to be so exhilarating.
somehow the car is still in the range, so it looks like we will need to restart this mission. We failed this mission, and I will restart this mission, I think.
The sonic dispersal waves emitting from that pod.
Let's restart this. It's very weird because in the predicted showcase, the truck wasn't in the range at all.
It looks like the Chosen knocked one of our soldiers into a daze. We need to get someone over there to help them get back on their feet before that thing can move in and attack. Give him a heal.
On the move. Settle down. You're fine.
I admire your attempts at loyalty, as futile as they might be.
Okay, now let's go and deal with the Reaper, with the Chosen. Let's blow his cover up this time. And let's move down. It looks like I can't get a flanking shot, so let's just
Moving out.
move. Let's throw down this
Placing
claymine.
explosive.
And now let's move down Mox.
Movement
I mean
request
the mech.
confirmed.
Let's go overdrive. let's see if we can hit the Reaper. Looks like we can't. So let's move forward even more.
Moving on target.
And use the rocket launcher to trigger the Claymore for double explosion, which is extremely OP.
I had not expected this conflict to be so exhilarating. You surprise me, XCOM. Still, the Elder's will is that none survive this day. I cannot leave that to fortune.
The sonic dispersal waves emitting from that pod are crisscrossing a massive area.
Meaning that thing just rang the dinner bell for every remaining Lost in the city.
An accurate assessment. The entire Lost biomass seems to be converging on this position.
Then let's get you all the hell out of there. Firebrand's en route to the evac coordinates now. Get moving.
Okay, so now we need to extract all our units. Loss are not much issue as we have our ranger this time, if he's able to clear a large amount of loss in one very quickly. Let's run back to the extraction zone.
Moving to Overwatch.
Copy that.
There will come a day when my people take back this place for our own.
If they are all like you, that is a likely possibility. Tracking route to target.
Barely in the circle, and with this we have completed this mission.
I will go.
The entire swarm converges upon us. We cannot hold this position much longer.
Outrider to Avenger, where the hell's our exit?
This is as low as I can get her.
No! I do not intend to die this day. I will follow. Foxtrot 410.
Return home, traitor.
Our new alliance with these outlying resistance factions presents an intriguing opportunity to study the varying means of survival they each employed all these years.
Okay, we finally cleared the mission. It took very long, but let's see what other things we get. That sounds really good. Okay. Let's go with this. Let's go with Shadow Step. And the last one. Let's also go with Shadow Step.
Efficiently executed and no casualties. You could lead the Reapers any day, Commander. Well done.
Do you see the cost of your actions? Do your soldiers truly understand what lies ahead for them? Bear witness.
The Resistance factions can help us locate our captive soldier if we deploy on a covert action alongside them.
Thank you for sending additional support staff to assist me, Commander. I will make sure they are put to good use.
We may have chosen a different means of resistance, but our people fight for the same reason, for the world we once knew. Together we will end this occupation, or die trying.
We've had our suspicions, but before now we've never had the resources to investigate the possibility of clandestine Advent facilities built up outside the city centers. Now that we've gotten word of this black site, I have to admit, I'm worried about what we might find. They could be doing anything in there.
Okay everyone, thank you for watching this episode. Let's see you again in the next episode. Goodbye.